Now let me show you how to solve for stair values using the basic stair function. Let me start off by hitting convert times, which clears everything out to a good starting point. Then I simply hit the stair function. And as I mentioned in the introduction, we can go through the stair function by multiply pressing the stair key, by pressing the up and down arrow keys, or by entering the enter key. We're going to use the enter key for this example. So it's asking for a floor-to-floor rise, so we've got 108 inches. And a target riser height of 7.5, and that's fine. That's going to try to solve as close as possible to that 7.5, but it could go over. We do have an option for restricting a riser height and not exceeding for code type situations, but that won't come into play in this example. Enter the run of the stairs. Well, this doesn't have any horizontal constraint on this stairway, so we're not going to enter a run. The target tread width is 10 inches. That's fine. That's a default value. The floor thickness, top floor thickness is 10 inches. That's a default value. That's fine. The headroom, 80 inches. That's okay. So the number of risers we solved for is 14. The actual riser height is 7 and 11/16. And you see the little symbol here. It's an alert saying, hey, you're exceeding your target riser height. But in this case, we said that would be okay. So we're going to continue. The riser offset, that's sort of the remainder. It says we have a -3/8 of an inch that we're short, that we need to sort of absorb into all those risers, any one riser, or spread it across several, preferably. The number of treads is 13. The actual tread width is our target of 10 inches, since there's no horizontal run that's going to cause them to be different. No remainder. The minimum stairwell opening, 117 inches. Stringer length is 164. The angle. The stair run is 130 inches, and we're back to the beginning. Now say we didn't like the height of the risers at 7 and 13/16 and we wanted to make it a little less, we could change our target. So we can use the editing function here by going to our target riser height and setting it for 7" 1/4, something a little lower as a target. Enter that in, and now instead of pressing all the repeated keys, since everything else is unchanged, we can hit the solve function, which is convert enter, and it jumps straight to the number of risers, and the riser height is now 7 and 3/16, which is a little bit more manageable. It's just that easy. So that's a quick overview on how to use the basic stair function. For more details, you can download our user guide at www.calculated.com/support.